Hello friends, let us now learn some important points about the heart failure. We can divide the heart failure into two types. Okay, one we have right heart failure, second we have left heart failure. Okay, so in pathology, see, why do we have this right heart failure or left heart failure? So I will draw a heart, has a chambered structure. So if this is the chamber of heart, right atrium, right ventricle, left atrium and left ventricle. So this from the left ventricle there is aorta, whereas from the right atrium to the left atrium we will have pulmonary veins, and here you will have the pulmonary artery, and here you will have superior and inferior vena cava, and inferior vena cava. So right heart failure mainly occurs whenever the right heart is unable to pump the blood against the pulmonary artery, against the pulmonary issues. So just think that, okay, we will see right heart failure most commonly it occurs after, most common cause of right heart failure is left heart failure. So whenever there is left heart failure, left ventricle will not be able to pump the blood against the aorta, high pressured aorta. So there will be back pressure. So this back pressure will send the blood, there will be increased pressure in the left atrium. Now left atrium cannot pump the blood to the left ventricle, so there is increased pressure in the pulmonary veins, so that will cause congestion in the liver. So that will again bring the blood to the left atrium, left ventricle. There will be back pressure. This back pressure in the left ventricle will again cause back pressure in the left atrium. So because of that there is increased pressure in the left ventricle. So increased pressure in the right ventricle. So the left heart failure can cause right heart failure. Actually this left heart failure causing the right heart failure is the most common cause of right heart failure. Right. Next, if you were asked what is the most common cause of isolated right heart failure, that is without the left heart failure, then in such cases it is cor pulmonale is the cor pulmonale is the most common cause of right heart failure. Okay. Now whenever there is right heart failure, right ventricle cannot pump the blood into the pulmonary artery. As a result, there is increased blood to the right atrium, right ventricle, and back pressure to the right atrium. From there, because the right atrium cannot pump the blood into the right ventricle again, there will be back pressure and there will be increased pressure and blood in the superior and inferior vena cava. So this causes venous congestion. So here you will see increased blood in the veins. So this causes venous congestion. So from the inferior vena cava, when this back pressure goes to the liver, it results in the formation of a condition called as nutmeg liver, where there is congestion of liver occurs secondary to the right heart failure. And in the spleen also you will see congestion is seen secondary to the right heart failure. And in the spleen you have some special types of cells called as Gamma-Ganda bodies are seen in the spleen. Gamma-Gandhi bodies are seen in the spleen. So this is about the histological feature of liver and spleen which you see in right heart failure. Now if you take the example of left heart failure, in the left heart failure, as I have already said, there will be back pressure to left atrium, from there to pulmonary veins, from there to lung. So here you will see congestion of pulmonary that is lungs. So it causes pulmonary congestion and it also causes pulmonary edema. So if you see, you will see presence of wet boggy lungs is seen histopathologically. And if you take the histology, you will see in the lungs, you will see presence of heart failure cells. How does these heart failure cells, these are heart failure cells, but these are present in the lungs. If you see, this heart failure cell is actually a macrophage. So it is a normal macrophage, but in this macrophage you will see presence of some granules which are hemosiderin granules. So what is this? This is actually a hemosiderin laden macrophage. It is hemosiderin laden macrophage. Okay. So this is a macrophage with hemosiderin bodies. Then we have seen what is Gamna-Ganda bodies again. This Gamna-Ganda bodies, it is actually hemosiderin is present in this Gamna-Ganda bodies also, but this also contains calcium with fibrosis. This is Gamna-Ganda bodies. So this is about the heart failure in pathology. Thank you for watching.